5 signs to tell that a man is low value. Hello and welcome. I am Chengi and you, my precious one, are my world. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, commenting and sharing. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because I am going to be giving you the stuff, girl, the stuff, right, on how to date as a high value, high status, high worth woman that men find completely irresistible. Okay, so if you're up for that, let's get into today's video. And if you watch till the end, I've got a bit of an announcement for you. Okie dokie. So Number one, we can see and tell a lot about a man, not only from the things that come out of his mouth, not only by the way that he behaves, but we can tell about a man by how his world responds to him. Okay, so this is when you get to a phase where you start to sort of meet his world, okay? And usually if a guy's enthusiastic and excited about you, he wants to introduce you to his world. Now, one of the things, a surefire sign is that a man is possibly low value is if he has no friends. He just has no friends. Everybody that he kind of knows is sort of an acquaintance, kind of distant, you know, and when you're around him, you don't get the sense that other men respect him. That is a real massive red flag for a low value guy, that other men don't regard him. That, you know, he's kind of known as a kind of something about him, but when you walk into the room, you don't get the sense that men respect him, right? That he's got respect from other men. That is usually a sign that you are dealing with a man that is a low value. Number 2, a man that complains. Okay, he complains and he shows anger easily. He's driving and throws a tantrum because another driver is, you know, got in his way, and everything is met with temper and anger, and everything is, you know, he complains about everything. He complains about his job. You know, it's something that negative energy tells you that this is a man who is not in command and in control of his life, and masculine energy is in control. A masculine man is in control. So you are dealing with somebody who is always in their feelings, and that is a fact that you're dealing with a feminine guy, and also maybe very low value. Okay, so these are the signs that you can tell. Number 3, he's insecure. Oh, this is a massive one. He's insecure. He's not comfortable with other men checking you out. He asks you, so who was that? And you just get the sense that he doesn't feel confident. You know, when you know, if any man that dates me has to have such a degree of confidence, because if he walks into the room with me, I've been in a situation where I'm on a date and other men actually come to speak to me knowing that he's standing there, right? That's how some men behave, right? They'll be like, oh, you know, and he'll be there, which I think is very disrespectful. But men will do it, you know, especially when they've worked out that maybe they don't think that he is alpha enough or whatever. It's really rude, but he has to be able to handle that. He's got to be able to take me by the hand, not be like combative with the other guy, and, you know, sweep me away. He's got to be able to handle it. It's not that he doesn't want to punch the other guy in the face, but you want a man that doesn't always react to his insecurities. Everyone is insecure in one way, shape, or form, but it's how we manage those insecurities. And a high value man knows how to manage his insecurities and to guard and protect the energy around his woman. Right. Number 4, a man that's constantly criticizing other people. Oh, look at that guy. What's he think he's wearing? Especially if it's criticizing men, other men. Oh, look at him, such a wanker, or whatever he will say about some guy that he doesn't know. He's just seen him walking across the road and now he has made a judgment about him. That is low value, because low value men want to present as alpha by lowering other men, by putting other men down. So whenever you're in a situation and a man is talking crap about another man that he doesn't know, that he's never met, this is a low value sign that this guy is a man you don't need to be wasting your time with. And number 5, a low value man has very little emotional intelligence, right? Now what that means is A, he is not self-aware at all. He has no degree of self-awareness. He doesn't really know who he is. He's anything that he needs to be in the moment at the time, and doesn't really have a sense of this is who I am. So he has very low self-awareness, very low awareness of how he behaves, how he presents, how he is seen. Okay, so he is not very aware, and because he is not aware of himself, he also has a low ability to read other people's emotions. So this is a man that you're on a date with, and he's not able to read your emotions. He's not able to see that when you say that, you mean you're not comfortable. You know, a masculine man who is high value has taken the time to develop himself emotionally, to be emotionally intelligent, and as a result is able to tell when other people are not comfortable, when other people are not happy, because he is looking around to see if everybody around him is comfortable in his company. I'm not talking about a people pleaser or a star at the party. I'm talking about a man with emotional intelligence, and low value men literally have no emotional intelligence. They will not be conscious. They're the guys that, the wife has to be like jabbing him on the side because he's said the most inappropriate joke or has pointed out something. So that is really low value. They're very impulsive. Masculine energy is controlled, right, and controlling. It is able to control. It's not compulsive. It makes a plan. Now, I'm not talking about a real drag who doesn't want to be spontaneous. I'm talking about a man who generally plans dates, who plans what he's going to do with you, who plans, and you get the sense that he is not just seeing what's going to happen. He is happening things. He has a timeline he is working with. He knows where he's taking this party, right? He is not just meandering along and hoping for the best. Okay, so that's another thing. And the fourth thing about emotional intelligence is that he doesn't gossip, right? A man who is a low value gossips terribly. You will get the tea on everyone all the time, any day. Okay, these are low value men. If they are telling you about everybody, again, a masculine man is a man that a woman feels safe to tell her secrets to. He creates safety. He protects her emotionally and mentally and spiritually. That is a masculine high value man who has quality. So if he is giving you the goss, your goss is not safe with him, right? So these are the things that you need to look out for to ensure that this man is not low value. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video. But in the meantime, take care of you. And for those of you who are waiting till the end, I just want you to know that if you need to contact me, you can do that via MAGNIFI, details in the description link. I also need you to know that the Bootcamp luncheon is going to be up. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook to be notified. So if you're in England or Europe and you want to make sure that you are at that luncheon, I'd love to have you. It's an intimate moment with Chengi, and I will be listening to you, talking to you, sharing with you, and giving you my best advice to get you started right in 2020 on your love journey. So if you want to have the details for the bootcamp, I will tell you now, it's on the 25th of January, so you can mark that on your calendar, and when the tickets are available, I will put them out there. In the meantime, my darling, take care of you. Love you lots.